To Sana Saeed, prisoners freed, refugees are already beginning their return to Syria. Tearful reunions in the streets among long-lost loved ones, celebrations at the possibility of a different future, and this state of genocide and apartheid backed by the U.S. didn't even wait a day to steal land and bomb and displace. Not even a day. So this is Damascus. Israeli airstrikes target the Syrian capital. It comes as the Israeli army has created what they call a buffer zone in the occupied Golan Heights. Now let's remember the Golan Heights are actually, that's actually Syrian territory, and it's actually recognized under international law that those are illegal Israeli settlements once again. So yeah, you can look at some images here, of course. So yeah, they're already taking land. The new government doesn't have the infrastructure to engage with Israeli air power, even if it wanted to. They just took over less than 15 hours ago, and this was December 8th. And who will come to their rescue to fight the Israelis? Not their allies, not the international community that can't even stop the slaughter in Gaza. The Israelis and Americans saw Syria at its most vulnerable and ran towards it at full speed. Devastating. Every Syrian deserves better than to be constantly thrust under tyranny. Absolutely. So it speaks that Israel is already moving in. Now, let's get into details. This actually is from December 11th. Israel strikes Syria 480 times and seizes territory as Netanyahu pledges to change the face of the Middle East. Now, what does that mean, change the face of the Middle East? That means expand Israel and make it into the biblical beast that it was thousands and thousands of years ago, and take that land for the Zionists and kill everyone else that's on it. So the Syrian regime is a direct result of the severe blows with which we have struck Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran, says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in a rare press conference on Monday. The axis has not yet disappeared, but as I promised, we are changing the face of the Middle East. Israeli officials have reveled in the downfall of Assad, a staunch ally of Iran who allowed his country to be used as a resupply route for Hezbollah in Lebanon, but they also fear what could come from radical Islamists governing Syria, which borders Israel and the occupied Golan Heights, which, understand, occupied, right? Like, it's not really their land.